What's good, YouTube? This is Austin Sweet here.
I'm Dakota.
And you're watching The Sweet Life of Dakota and Austin. Welcome back to the channel, guys. And gosh dang, it's another Friday, guys. It's another cold one.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Mother Nature. You're freaking trying to turn this into winter again, even though the groundhogs didn't see their shadows. Anyways, we are back again with another album review for you guys tonight. And it's coming from Blake Shelton's original album series. The album that we're reviewing tonight is Blake Shelton's third album, titled Barn and Grill, aka Blake Shelton's Barn and Grill, released in 2004. You guys should know by now who Blake Shelton is. I'm not going to go into detail. We've already reviewed his Texoma Shore album and his first two albums. Alright, so I'm not going to go into detail about who Blake Shelton is. You guys should know by now who Blake Shelton is. Alright. Anyways, to the album. The album peaked number 3 on the US Billboard 20. And it peaked number 20 on the US Top 20 Albums or whatever. This album, in my opinion, is one of Blake's best albums. One of Blake's finest works. So now, I'm gonna go over the singles. And I'm going to tell you, like, who produced it and whatnot. It's the same producer, so. Anyways, the singles are Some Beach, Nobody But Me, Goodbye Time, and When Somebody Knows You That Well. And trust me, we're going to get into detail about When Somebody Knows You That Well. And again, just like the first two albums, there are no featured artists on this album. And the man who produced it was Bobby Braddock. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the cover art, the back, and show you what the disc looks like. So here's what the cover looks like. It just says Blake Shelton's Barn and Grill like a normal sign. In my opinion, the best cover art. Here's the back. Blake Shelton right here. Here's the track listing. Okay. Trust me, we're going to go into detail about When Somebody Knows You That Well. Oh my god. I heard that for the first time. It was amazing. Here's what the disc looks like. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the first album, Some Beach. Some Beach, it's just basically talking about like Blake Shelton having like a bad day or whatever, and he'd rather be on a beach somewhere. It's him going to a dentist, and he'd rather be on a beach. I mean, it's a good song. I'd recommend it. All right, go ahead.
Nobody But Me.
Yeah, Nobody But Me. Basically, it's just a love song. Basically, Blake Shelton talking about like if you're in a relationship. The girl you're with needs to love you and only you. Don't go love anyone else but the guy you're with. Okay? Third track, Good Old Boy, Bad Old Boyfriend. It's talking about like the differences between what a good boyfriend will, how he will treat you, and how a bad boyfriend would treat you like the wrong way. So that's a good song too. I like Good Old Boy, Bad Old Boyfriend. Just telling you the pros and cons of a good boyfriend and a bad boyfriend. Okay? Okay, number 4.
Goodbye Time.
No, that's number 4.
Oh,
We're on number 4.
Love Gets in the Way.
Yeah, Love Gets in the Way. Love Gets in the Way is just basically Blake Shelton talking about like, hey, love's getting in the way of what's going on. We need to get this all worked out. Now, the 5th track, Goodbye Time. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a background on it. Goodbye Time was originally done by Conway Twitty, so Blake Shelton adapted it. That's one of the standout tracks on the album, and it's just basically talking about like a relationship not working out, breaking up. This song hits hard. Oh my god, does it hit hard. And there's a video for that too. Well, I'll link you to the 3 songs that have music videos for, and I'll tell you that at the end of the video. Anyways, the next song.
Cotton Picking Time.
Excuse me. Cotton Picking Time. Cotton Picking Time is just basically Blake Shelton working on a cotton farm, and next thing you know, you're waking up and it's time to go pick some cotton. So that's a good one. Alright, 7th track, What's on My Mind. It's basically just talking about like, hey, like what's been on my mind. like what's going on, what's going on in my mind. And by the way, we're also going to be addressing the pros of the album and some cons of the album. Okay, now onto the 8th track.
What's on your mind
No, 8th track.
when somebody knows you that well?
When somebody knows you that well, the 4th single off this album. Oh my god. When I first heard that for the first time, my mind was just blown. That song was just amazing. It's just basically talking about, like, if someone knows you that well, he or she knows what you're gonna do, when you're gonna do it. But my god, that song hits hard. That's one of Blake's best songs off the album. Wow, that song is good. Now the 9th song, On a Good Day. This is my brother's favorite track, so I'm gonna let him explain what On a Good Day is about, because I've done most of the rambling. So you explain to everyone what On a Good Day is about.
Well, it's about call this number, pull over the car, drive you home.
Basically talking about, like, things will happen on a good day, and things won't happen if you're not having a good day. That's a good one.
I love On a Good Day.
I know you do. Track 10, The Bartender. Bartender, in my opinion, could have been a little bit better. Kind of a filler track to the album, in my opinion. Wasn't needed in the album, to be honest. It kind of reminds me of Toby Keith's song, Hope on the Rocks. But that song could have been a little bit better. Alright, last track.
I Drink.
Yeah, I Drink. Again, this song could have been a little bit better. It kind of ties in with The Bartender, but it's kind of like the differences. Like, if you're thinking, then I drink. So in my opinion, that song could have been left off the album. So, I mean, overall, it's a solid album. I liked it. Now, before we give you the songs that we like and our rating, we're now going to go over the pros and cons of this album. We're going to start with the pros, because everyone loves the pros. The pros of the album. When you hear Love Gets in the Way, it actually segues, the ending segues into Goodbye Time. That was perfect. The ending to Love Gets in the Way, segueing, then the ending segueing into Goodbye Time. That's a little bit of a blooper right there. I was tongue-tied. Segueing into Goodbye Time. That was perfect. And especially that song, When Somebody Knows You That Well. Oh my god. That was like the standout track of the entire album. So overall, most of the album is good. Now, unfortunately, we have to go to the cons. The cons of the album were those two songs, The Bartender and I Drink. My opinion, didn't really need those. Kind of filler tracks, in my opinion. But overall, solid album right here. Another masterpiece by Blake Shelton, in my opinion. This is his best album, minus those two filler tracks. Definitely his best. So now, before we go over what our favorite songs are, the rating system. We're actually going to update the rating system a little bit. 1 to 5. 1 being, I will never listen to this album again in my lifetime. And 5 being, oh my gosh, you need to listen to this album again. So Dakota, you're going to go first. 1 to 5, what do you give Blake Shelton's Barn and Grill?
A 6.
Can't go off the scale.
A 2.
Oh! Ouch. A 2. 2 out of 5. I think he's just kidding. He's being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Trying to throw in some comedic relief. I was going to give this album a 5. But the filler tracks kind of brought this album down. So in my opinion, this is still Blake Shelton's best album. So I'm going to go with a 4.5.
Wow.
4.5. Good job, Blake Shelton. The album can't get a 5. It literally can't get a 5 because Bartender and I Drink, in my opinion, they were like filler tracks, in my opinion. So 4.5 is where we're ending with this album. Very solid album. I'd recommend you guys go check this album out if you haven't. Now to our favorite songs. I liked Some Beach, obviously. Nobody But Me, Good Old Boy, Bad Old Boyfriend, Goodbye Time, Cotton Pickin' Time, and especially when somebody knows you that well. Those are the standout tracks. Okay? You go over your track. Go over your favorite tracks. You obviously like On a Good Day.
That's right.
What else do you like?
The Bartender.
Okay, anything else?
I Drink.
Like those three?
Yep.
So like I said, 4.5 for this album. Can't get a 5 because The Bartender and I Drink kind of dragged it down a little bit. Filler tracks, in my opinion, didn't really need those. But overall, I highly recommend Barn and Grill. Go pick up this album if you haven't, or pick up Blake Shelton's original album series. So definitely go check out this album. So that'll do it for this album review, guys. Don't worry, guys. That's 3 Blake Shelton albums down. We've got 2 more to go.
Woo!
Next week, we are reviewing Blake Shelton's Pure BS album. And we're actually going to be comparing that to the more Pure BS. I don't need to listen to Pure BS. I've heard Pure BS.
Correct.
So get ready for Pure BS next week. Like I said, I really recommend Barn and Grill.
I love On a Good Day.
Yep. 3 Blake Shelton albums down. We've got 2 more to go in the original album series. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure you hit the like button, leave your comments.
And make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Yep. And above all else, subscribe. The music videos that I forgot to mention, the music videos that Some Beach, Nobody But Me, and Goodbye Time will be in the description. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. You guys have a great weekend, everybody. Remember, Pure BS coming up next week.
Yay!
on this channel. So get ready for that. Have a great weekend, everybody. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Peace!
Game over.